Now, if you look at this, all these subtopics available in all the chapters for all subjects right now have been converted into this personalized learning mode. Every child is different and every learning journey is different. So what we were always good at was giving concepts in so many different formats. We did that so very well in the Byju'S Learning app version 1. We gave students who liked diagrams a diagrammatic approach, students who liked proofs and variables, a variable-based approach, students who like to listen to stories using words. We even gave them number-based patterns, be it maths, be it physics, if possible in chemistry or even biology. And that content was what got us rolling all these years. Right now, what we've done is we've taken all of that and added the personalization one-to-one effect to it. So me being a teacher in class, even if I had 5 students, I would never be able to tell each and every one of those 5 students that I will correct you the moment you went wrong by identifying what your mistake was. It's not possible for me. I cannot go back and teach a child the topic or that concept for that mistake and then forget all the other 4. Maybe I can do that once, but I might stop identifying it the second, third, or the 4th time because personalization is impossible. Even for teachers, almost all the other apps. We have been able to do that just because of all the students who have given us data over the last many years. It's exactly like we playing a game. We play a game of soccer, we make a shot, we tell it didn't go well. We don't stop playing the game at all, or we don't restart the game, right? We just play that shot once more. That's the same reinforcement that we're giving the students right now. For that same concept, we take them back to a concept, reinforce that concept, they correct their mistake. Finish. We don't tell them they've done bad. We just exactly pinpoint what is it that they're missing. Amazing data science. And that's what you should be showing the students and parents because they'll really appreciate the fact that a child can sit on her own or by himself or herself and learn completely without the guidance of a parent or a teacher. And that's what the app is doing. You can showcase 1 or 2 different learning paths to help them understand. I have just showcased one for standard 8 physics. So what you can also see in that same chapter at the very end is another feature called the tests. There are different sets of objective tests that you can see here. I'm going to take one. You can see that there are 10 questions for this test lasting around 15 minutes. You can go all the way till the 10th question and click end test to showcase the final analysis, but it will not allow you to do that. So mark a few answers on the way, okay? And then go over and end the test. Click submit. You have the analysis coming here. You have the statistics of your accuracy, your average speed per question. And the most important part here is a key focus area. So what you've seen here is a key focus area available at the end of the test. Before I explain what the key focus area is, let's go back to a traditional test happening in school. Teacher gives you the test. You get 6 out of 10 marks, 4 marks gap. What do? Learn the whole chapter again. Practice everything again. Do all those exercises once more to get those 4 marks back again. Is that actually taking care of the gap or going through the whole thing once again? It's unfair, right? The child has to go through A to Z. Not required. What we've done here in the key focus area is fill out those gaps and only those gaps. It might have come from just one subtopic. We are now able to identify that those 4 marks, which is a gap in the Byju'S Learning app, is coming from this subtopic, and we've given that as a key focus area in the app. Only the app can do it. And we have been able to do that because the whole learning journey itself is personalized. We've taken that one step more into the tests. Please ensure that you showcase these key focus areas to the students in front of you. Make them take the test if you want to, or you can take the test and showcase the key focus areas if you are comfortable. But ensure that you showcase that so they understand it's not the entire set of concepts available in that chapter, but just 2 or 3. And that will ensure that the parents and students understand that learning has become curtailed and to the point. So you're actually saving time. It also answers a whole lot of other questions. Why do you only need to use the Byju'S Learning app for half an hour a day? They don't need to sit for 2 to 3 hours like a tuition class. All these questions are answered by showcasing these features that we have put into the Byju'S Learning app right now. So people ask us, how can you practice written questions and take the school tests better using the Byju'S Learning app? So what we have done is in the test section, you can see the subjective tests. I'm taking one of them and you'll see a set of questions pertaining to that particular chapter. Now, each of those questions, if you see, are different questions with different marks. Focus on the show solution section. You would see that the marking scheme to get those 3 marks or get those 2 marks is very clearly explained. And that's what a child needs to score 3-on-3 marks or 5-on-5 marks in a school test. We have done that for all the possible questions available under that chapter. We have given the feature subjective test for standard 7 to 10 students.